Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Wordle tutorial, 9:35 a.m. Thursday, July 10th, 2025. And I'm going to go back to rote. We got it in 3 yesterday using rote, my favorite Wordle starting word. It's a financial term. And it came down to that third guess, and we could only find one word. That's the beauty of the system when it works like that. Now, I do all these in one take, no editing, and I film it myself. So I show you the good ones and the bad ones. So, and there's the bad one. Speak of the devil. Nothing there. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system and not panic. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So in other words, the next 5 most common letters in English language, left, right, INSHD. See, we did ETAOIN SHRDLUC. I'll write in the description for you to memorize so you can get these in 3 or 4 regularly. Like I do. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRD. So now let's make a word. Well, we don't have any here with our first guess. We got the big goose egg, the big shout out. So let's use the here, and we got shiny, S-H-I-N-Y. I've had this happen before, so I know that that's about the best option. That'll use our sometimes Y, because don't forget the A-E, we're all out now. So your vowels are I and sometimes Y. So that's a great second guess. Oh my goodness, we almost got shut out again. We are in big trouble. So let's look at our vowels after the second guess. Always a good idea. No A, no E, no I, no O. Oh, we got a U. I forgot about the U. So we got a U and the Y. So I'm guessing there's a U in this puzzle. Let's use the ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. Well, you win some, you lose some. So, in other words, the next one, most common letters in English language is left to right, D-L-U-C. So, what's a word we can make with the Y in position 5, because it's green, and 4 of these letters? So, cluddy, juicy, J-U-I-C-Y, but we can't use the I. Darn, that would have been nice. So, see, let's go through the alphabet here. A, B, see if something jumps out at us. Oh, bulky. B-U-L-K-Y. B-U-L-K-Y. Wow, that would be a salvage. Going through the alphabet and getting it early. That would be a pretty sweet surprise. No, but we did get the U in the second position, and now it's going to be tough to get it 4. So, you can't win them all. If I go over 4, I consider that enough now. So, you got to get it by 4. We got one more shot here. Let's use our ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SHRDLUC. So that's it for the common letters D and C. So let's go through the alphabet again. Cuddly, if we could go to 6 letters. Cuddly would work, a 6-letter Wordle. A, B, C. Cuppy, C-U-P-P-Y. I don't know if that's a word. D, we'll hold on to that one. D. Dummy, like a crash test dummy. Okay, maybe that's it. Let's hold on to dummy. We'll go with dummy over cuppy. E, F, furry, can't use the R. G, gully, can't use the L. H, I, J, still want to do juicy. K, L, M. Oh, mummy. So we got dummy and mummy. Okay, like the Mummy Returns. Okay, N, nunny, O. Don't want to guess 3 M's though, because if you miss, that's like 2 wasted guesses. M-O-P, nunny. Q, Q-U, quickly. Can't fit it, okay. Can't use the K, too many letters. R, Q-Q-R. Rummy, like gin rummy. Okay, can't use the R. S, sunny, can't use the N. T, tummy, can't use the T, that's slang anyway. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So we got dummy. Did we say gummy? Dummy, gummy, and mummy. So if we go by our analytics, by my system, D is the most common. See, D is the next most common letter. So D, dummy, is the choice. Like a crash test dummy. Because dummy, calling somebody a dummy, is slang. And it's not mummy either. What in the world is it? Okay, you good players have it already. So let's go through the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Mumpy? Oh, bumpy. Oh, we can't use the B. M, O, P, pump, Q, Q, R. Rumpy? Is that a word? Oh, can't use the R. S. T. Tum. U. V. W. X. I missed it. Yummy, but we can't use the. Oh no, can't use the M there. Can't Z. Zum. Okay, I missed it. So now everybody's laughing at the guy who does the tutorials. A. B. C. Comfy with a new spelling. C-U-M. Comfy. D. E. F. G. H. I. G. Oh, jumpy. Right? J and P we haven't used yet, right? Okay. Duh. Okay, so you see my good and my bad. Yesterday you saw my good, where I got it in 3 and we were down to just one word. So my system worked perfectly. Today I showed you my, I don't erase the bad videos. I show them all too, so you can see. So, I consider that a F if it takes more than 4 now at this point in my Wordle career. So looking back, wrote, my normally good word, didn't work. Shiny, normally a great second word, did not work. Bulky wasn't the worst third guess. Neither was dummy. It was just one of those things. You get the J, the P. J, not a common letter. If you play Scrabble, you know that. P, not real common either. And Y, and the U, the least common vowel. So, and an M. So actually none of these, in my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system, if you look in the description, none of these 5 letters are in the ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. In other words, if you divide the alphabet up 13 letters, these are all in the back 13, in the second half of the alphabet. No, except the U. The U is the 12th most common letter. So anyway, it was a tough one. Yesterday's Wordle giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5. 1 was novel, yeah, and that had a V in the third letter, but I did wrote, and then nodes, and then that left only novel. I couldn't find any other word, which is just exactly what you want. You don't want choices with this system. You want to reverse engineer. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and I'm also doing Connect 4 and Pinpoint tutorials too. Bye.